Hi guys! So, hands up, who loves a bit of citronella? Does it remind you of summer, of just spending your evenings out in the garden? Because it definitely does for me. So in today's video, we're just going to go through how to actually make them at home for your own personal use. We're just going to start off by weighing out the wax that we're going to use today. And for these citronella candles, we're actually using a soy wax today. So it's a golden wax 464, shout out. Now, there's different ways of melting wax, but I'm a bit of a beginner, so I just went for doing it on the stove. And check out my fancy thermometer. So we basically just want to monitor the temperature of the wax as it's melting to make sure that we have it at the correct temperature. Just bear in mind the melting of the wax is going to take the longest amount of time during your whole candle making process. So the melting point is about 45 to 48 degrees Celsius for this wax. But the actual pour temperature ranges from 60 to 80 degrees Celsius. So that's why I'm using the thermometer, just to keep an eye on my temperature. But now that it's fully melted, we're going to remove it from the heat, check the temperature. Now we want to mix our fragrance oil in. Use our handy scent load calculator to work out the correct percentage of oil to use. I unfortunately didn't have any nozzles, so I was using a spoon. But always make sure you're handling any fragrance oils with care. So now our temperature is 62 degrees. That's within our range for pouring. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pour. So you want to set up your wick, make sure it's dead center, and use the adjustable wick holder to keep it that way. And then let the candle completely cool over about a day. Once completely cooled, we still do need to leave it to cure. This is the time between it fully cooling and you actually lighten it up. For this wax, it's recommended about 10 to 14 days to cure. So yeah, a few days later, I decided to remove the wick holder and time to trim that wick, baby. So you want it about 1/4 inch from the surface. Boom, it's gone. And that's it really. You've just created your own beautiful citronella candles in the comfort of your own home. And they're absolutely stunning.